first Stoney in the City. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to, for one, go out to Black-owned businesses and bring people there, to even have a conversation at the starting with. Because a lot of people don't know, it's a lot of businesses that's Black-owned that we need to support, yet and still we'll go to all these other places faithfully and then complain about all kind of stuff. When we got our peoples, we all talk about being broke and not building with the community, but we not even spending with our own people. So, I'm gonna take them to different places throughout the city that is Black-owned, and so people can know about it, starting with right here at the coffee shop, because Brandon said, where did this come from? And then he looked around at the art, he seen them bringing out paninis, he like, oh, and they fancy? Like, yes, and they fancy. So we want to, I want to bring people to these businesses and then have communication and talk to people about so many different problems that we have and see if maybe we can figure it out as a whole, figure it out together. I talk to so many people, I go to so many different events, so many people feel like it's secluded, with these people here and these people here, when in reality, if you sit down and talk to either of the people, they all having similar problems. So maybe you are making yourself more segregated than you don't. You know what I'm saying? And not even knowing it by assuming that these people are like this or that these people are like this. If you sit down to get to know them, you might realize that everybody is trying to do some of the same things. You can help them just like they can help you. So that's what Stoney in the City is about, going out and, like I said, supporting Black-owned businesses, and not just Black-owned businesses. I'm sure I'll go to a lot of other places, but we matter, So I want to start with us first and foremost, so we can, our youth. It's so many different things that we can help together. We cannot do it all by ourselves. I know I can't, and I know a lot of other people can't. So when we come together, we really get better results. So that's why in my first guest, I wanted to start with someone that so y'all know I was serious, First and foremost, like, cause y'all think I be playing. That's what's up. So I wanted to start with Larese Purnell because, for one, I feel that he is sowing into his community, and we all see that, And then a lot of people say, well, oh, what is he doing? Or I want this, or I want that. Well, hey, maybe, one thing for sure is you have to make sure that you got you together first for somebody else want to come and help you do anything. So a little questions, a little answers, and all that type of thing. I think we all could just use the knowledge. Sometimes people just don't know. Well, like, I see you doing so much in the community, because and I think that's great because we need more of that. So with the community and like sewing into them or just helping people build, what is some things that you feel like as a community or as business owners that we should start by doing?
First of all, I just want to thank you for having me on your first show here. And today we're going to start off, like I start off every time I go out to speak and say we're family in here, right?
Yes.
Come on now.
Family.
You want to be like church, are we family?
Say family, come on family, don't do that family.
I'm not going to let y'all be quiet. I'm going to come hand one of y'all this mic. So y'all better talk and answer when I say something. Holler back at me. So, no, but honestly, definitely, I'm here to be your servant today. So we're not going to leave here like what Stoney talked about without solutions. I need to hear questions. I'm here, I took my time like you took your time so we can make sure that we move forward. So let's utilize this time and make it as productive as possible. But to answer your question, Stoney, I would say is one, we have to be willing, like you said, to support each other. And we say that, we just say that like it's almost like using the word leadership. Everybody says they're a leader, but most people don't even realize the definition of what a leader truly is. We say support, and I'll start with this by asking some of you here in the room, besides the person that does your hair, your barber, your beautician, or a restaurant, I want you to name me 10 Black-owned businesses that you frequent on a regular basis here in our community.
Well, wait. A lot of followers. So I shout you out, all my followers might want to come here. Or might want to do what you're doing or buy what you buying. So when I shout you out, I do it because I think you dope. I charge for shout outs for real. But I do it because I notice people and I see them working. Do they shout my live radio out? No. And I used to get mad about that. But then I was like, you know what? please, like, clearly I'm doing this for something totally different, and it's not to get their support back from them. Of course you love it, but then I see people that I ain't never met before that just come up to me like, girl, you are so motivated, and I'm like, moi? Like, girl, honey. So I know that even if I don't get the support from the people that I thought I wanted to get it from, it feels 10 times better to see somebody that I don't even know and be like, girl, keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get it. And I'll be like, well, thank you. I needed that. And I got listeners that listen in that's from DC, Cali, all over the place that have been listening in since I started.
And you're like, what? Because everything I use on that square is black owned. The stage, the sound, you know, the people I bring in, the catering companies, everything I use. Transportation company, our rental company, everything you see, bouncer houses, all black owned companies. And then the money that we transfer between those businesses that day. We got a black bank here. How many people know Faith Community United Credit Union? So I got 6 people. So about a third of the room knows that we have it right here. And I see people on Instagram, wish we had a black bank. It's right on 93rd. Do we realize been there 67 years? I've been on the board for 7 years. And I can't get us to come through the door. Everybody keeps saying, open a black bank, Larese, open a black bank. We have one. And do we realize if we took that money you put in Key Bank, in Chase Bank, in US Bank, and all they doing is charging you fees every month, taking your money, and then when you go ask for a house, they tell you no. You go ask for a car, they tell you no. We got a bank right here that's building our community, that's helping entrepreneurs, that sometimes are on the fence, maybe a couple points off. They're helping people buy cars, helping people buy their first home. So no, I'm not saying this personal, I'm just saying, but so I'm agreeing with you that I promote that we do business with people who do good business. So just because you have a black-owned business, don't mean I want you to go through there. You go to the site that says we hold you accountable. If you're not going to do good business, I don't even want you on my site. Because now, I'm like you said, you're sending people to a business that's not productive. And like you said, well, if we have one here place, it's 5 on there, and I'm only going to support 1. I don't really care about the other 4. But there are a multitude, and I'm just saying that I think we need to be more intentional.
That's not what I said.
No, I'm saying we need to be more intentional to look.
I get it, but that's not what I didn't say that. What I said was, if you go to a stylist, you only go to the one, you're a regular at that one.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know the other 4 because you don't go to it, not because you don't care.
Because I may get my hair done from somebody else. My girl might get her hair done from somebody else. Therefore, my daughter might get her hair done somewhere else.
How many are you paying for?
Huh?
How many do you pay for?
I mean, I might pay for mine. I might pay for my girls. I might pay for my daughters.
I'm speaking about individuals. I'm speaking each individual has a preference for what they do and where they're going to do business at. That's all I'm saying. So if you ask a black person to name 10 black businesses and they can, it's not a problem that a black person can't name 10 black businesses. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with a black person not being able to name 10 black businesses.
Well, I maybe was thinking like not even naming them, like how many black businesses do you spend your money in? Not really just, I really appreciate you for being my first guest of Stoney In The City. Anybody have any suggestions about what the next topic you want to talk about? What speaker you want to hear? Y'all can email me at mylouderadio247@gmail. You can DM me if you have social media. I definitely don't know a lot, so if y'all could give me some information, what y'all want to hear, it will be appreciated.